You should live a life that you want and not what others expect of you. And you mature and you do get a little bit older and you do start to think about, that time is precious and the time that you have left. And that does sound incredibly reflective. But I think that's true of anyone as you start to lose friends, as you start to lose family members, that time that you have, it just becomes more precious. And so you do
Absolutely.
really want to think about, what does success look like for me? And success in
Mm.
one season of a life absolutely
Yes.
doesn't look the same in another season of your life. And that's influenced by family and friends and career and context and timing and all of those things. And so you do
Mm.
get to a point where, if you start to feel like something's not right or you start to feel agitated, you've got to pay attention to those feelings because they're
Yeah.
telling you something. And it was, 12 months back from my trip, and I'm sitting in my amazingly gorgeous cottage in the Adelaide Hills where I had lived for 20 years incredibly happily. And I started to feel like something wasn't right. This place wasn't right
Yeah.
for me. And that was incredibly painful. And when I told my husband, he was shocked because we thought we'd die there. And it didn't feel right. And so I started to think about what I actually wanted. And I literally took a blank piece of paper and I started to write it down.
Mm.
And once I started to write it down, I actually realized that the place that we were living and the life that I was living wasn't right anymore. And so, yeah,
Mm.
we made another bold move. And they're painful transitions, like they are painful
They are.
transitions. I
Mm.
left, friends that I'd known for, most of my life now, well, certainly my adult
Mm.
life. And that's
Mm.
really special to me because, like you, I'm from the UK. And so those school friends are not necessarily here.
Yeah.
So it's hard. They're painful
Ye-
transitions, but I think they enable you to grow enormously and move into different phases of your career, different phases of your life, different phases of success.